a 1 week removed from destruction, and it was one hell of a pay-per-view. In the main event, Corruption defeated Bart Simpson, Abe Simpson, and Millhouse in what was an absolute chaotic, no-holds-barred trios match, and that is an understatement. When it looked like Bart Simpson was about to win, Nelson Muntz pushed Bart Simpson off the top rope. Bart Simpson landed on the ropes, and Sideshow Bob took advantage, hitting Bart Simpson with a pole driver. Nelson Muntz has joined Corruption, and he helped Sideshow Bob pin the SWF champion, Bart Simpson. But my goodness, Abe Simpson took Seymour Skinner and Chief Wiggum, put him in the car, and then drove the car off the platform. We do not even have an update for Seymour Skinner and Chief Wiggum as we speak. And Abe Simpson, no one has seen Abe Simpson since Destruction. But ladies and gentlemen, that wasn't all. Homer Simpson and Brock Lesnar had an absolute brutal last man standing match, and Homer Simpson finally defeated Brock Lesnar by giving him the stunner off the top of a ladder and landing on the turnbuckle post. Oh my god, it was absolutely nasty for both parties, but Homer Simpson was able to make it to his feet before the count of 10, and he got the win. We have learned that Homer Simpson will be here tonight to talk about what is next and what's in his future. But ladies and gentlemen, Destruction was an absolute chaotic pay-per-view. Oh no, and speaking of Corruption, out they come. There you see it, ladies and gentlemen, Sideshow Bob and the newest member of Corruption, Nelson Muntz. Thanks to Nelson Muntz, Sideshow Bob was able to get the win for Corruption last week at Destruction as he pinned Bart Simpson after the brutal pile drive. Nelson Muntz and Sideshow Bob already have an established history. You remember earlier in the year, Nelson Muntz actually choked out Bart Simpson, and it was revealed that he actually did a favor for Sideshow Bob. They had some type of agreement. Now Nelson Muntz is siding with Corruption, and oh man, he has been corrupted to say the least. He actually had a very impressive performance earlier that night against Krusty the Clown, ultimately coming up short and failing to win the SWF Iron Man Championship. But now Nelson Muntz has aligned himself with Sideshow Bob, Chief Wiggum, and Seymour Skinner. He has a lot of explaining to do. Scratchy. Itchy and Scratchy are now making their way to the ring. They've been waiting a long time for some answers. It's GM Hills. Let's hear what he has to say. How exciting, ladies and gentlemen, an impromptu Tornado Teams match right here, right now. And the bell has rung, and they're immediately going at it. Sideshow Bob throwing Itchy into the corner, and a wicked knife-edge chop. Meanwhile, Scratchy with an arm drag to Nelson Muntz. Itchy and Scratchy hit a total elimination on Sideshow Bob at Destruction. And just when it looked like Bart Simpson was about to get the win, thanks to Itchy and Scratchy, that's when Nelson Muntz showed up. But Itchy and Scratchy right now showing off some wonderful teamwork. As a flying back elbow to Nelson Muntz, and Scratchy with a flying back elbow of his own. And Itchy showing off his acrobatic ability with a lion salt off the ropes. A lion salt, and now Scratchy catches Nelson. Sidewalk slam on a Sideshow Bob. Itchy goes for the pin. A quick kick out from Nelson Muntz. Itchy and Scratchy working as an absolute duo. And wait a minute, Nelson Muntz catches Scratchy, and oh my goodness, just tosses him out to ringside like he's trash. Nelson Muntz just throwing out Scratchy, and Itchy once again showing off his high-flying ability. Oh my goodness! A tilt-a-whirl. Down goes Nelson Muntz, and Itchy's on oh no! And Sideshow Bob, that son of a bitch out of nowhere with a big boot, and now just stomping down on Itchy. Stomping down on the mouse, and now Sideshow Bob. Let's not forget when Nelson Muntz took out Itchy and Scratchy months ago. And now Nelson is showing us his amateur wrestling background with a gut-wrench suplex to Itchy. Goes for the pin, and Itchy kicks out. Itchy kicks out, and now Sideshow Bob. Oh my goodness, Sideshow Bob! He's choking out Itchy. How's this even legal? And now Scratchy out of nowhere. Oh my goodness, Itchy's shoulders were down. Sideshow Bob was actually going for the pin, and Scratchy made the save with a double foot stomp off the top rope. Oh my goodness! Nelson Muntz looking to spear Scratchy, but the damn cat moves out of the way, and Nelson just goes flying out to ringside. And now Scratchy, oh! Overhead back suplex taken down Sideshow Bob. Sorry, it wasn't overhead, but Scratchy's now on fire. He's got Itchy back to his feet. Both Itchy and Scratchy are getting fired up. And now what's Itchy doing? Once again, showing off his acrobatic skills with a drop kick to Sideshow Bob. And oh no, Nelson! You don't grab the cat's tail! You idiot! You don't do that, and Itchy now! Oh my goodness! Using Scratchy as a launching pad, and oh no! He took out Nelson, but Sideshow Bob now has that damn grip. The iron claw on Scratchy, and now Itchy from out of nowhere. Springboard drop kick, down goes Sideshow Bob. Itchy and Scratchy are on absolute fire right now, and I think they're looking to take it home. And now Itchy goes to the top rope. Scratchy, he's got Sideshow Bob up on his shoulders. And oh, wait a minute! What? Is that Nelson Muntz? Where did he even get that rake? And oh no, Sideshow Bob, that piece of shit. You don't snap on the tail of a cat, you idiot. But oh my goodness, the match is over. Nelson has struck Itchy, and now Scratchy, no! Oh my goodness! He just used the rake to claw the eyes of Scratchy, and now Sideshow Bob once again got a hold of that tail, and the pile driver. Nelson Muntz hits Itchy with the rake, and scratches Scratchy with the rake. And Sideshow Bob and Nelson Muntz are now standing tall. This is disgusting. Just when this Tornado Teams match was kicking into next gear, Nelson Muntz ruins it for everybody. He truly is corrupted. And oh no, that's disgusting. Another rake to Scratchy's eyes. Nelson Muntz, you son of a bitch. Damn you, corruption. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Krusty the Clown issuing an open challenge next week right here for the SWF Ironman Championship. I'll be very excited to see who steps up to the challenge, but I still cannot get over the disgusting actions we saw earlier from Sideshow Bob and Nelson Muntz. Nelson Muntz truly has been corrupted. He's walking around with a rake now. I can't imagine this is it between Itchy, Scratchy, Nelson and Sideshow Bob. Knowing Itchy and Scratchy, this is far from over. But ladies and gentlemen, out comes the heart and soul of the SWF. Out comes the very happy man. It's Homer Simpson. Homer Simpson has to be on cloud 9. Last week at Destruction, he finally defeated Brock Lesnar in what was an absolute grueling last man standing. Homer Simpson and Brock Lesnar beat the absolute piss out of each other. Brock Lesnar F5 Homer Simpson onto the hood of the car. And it looks like the match was over, but Homer Simpson was back to his feet and then ultimately gives Brock Lesnar a stunner off the top of the ladder, crashing Brock Lesnar first into the ring post. And Homer Simpson also popped it pretty bad as well, the back of the head. And that is how Homer Simpson defeated Brock Lesnar and became the last man standing. The crowd is going absolutely crazy. Everyone is super happy to see Homer Simpson. I can't wait to hear what's on his mind. Wow, a very emotional message from Homer Simpson here tonight. Unfortunately, he has to take a step back as he has a concussion. Homer Simpson, we're wishing you nothing but the very best and a speedy recovery. Come back stronger than ever. But Homer Simpson also left with the message that when he comes back, he's kicking everyone's ass and he's coming after the SWF Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, the heart and soul of the SWF, Homer Simpson. Look after yourself and come back when you're 100% healthy, Homer. And what the fuck? What? Sideshow Bob? And the mallet? What the hell is wrong with you, Sideshow Bob? What the hell are you doing out here? Homer Simpson just told the world that he has a concussion and that he has to step away. And this piece of shit, Sideshow Bob, has come out here and has smacked him in the temple with the mallet. Bob, you've caused enough trouble as it is tonight. Get the hell out of here. Oh my God, this man should be arrested.
Oh my goodness, Homer Simpson, is he even okay? Somebody's got to check up on Homer. Damn you, Sideshow Bob!